cleaning,
vacuuming, the dog hair.
Dusting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we've got a food dialogue for you today. It is a continuation of the batch cooking that we've been talking about all month. It frees up my evenings. So batch cooking frees up my evenings. To free up is actually one of our expressions today. If something frees up your time or your evening, what is it doing?
It makes your schedule available or less busy. So because we're not cooking as much in the evening, you have more free time in the evenings.
Okay, very good. How about this expression, a game changer?
It means it really changed everything.
Oh.
We talk about hacks a lot, right? This was a life hack that really made things so much better.
Okay. And how about the last expression, to cut down on?
You are reducing the amount of something.
Okay.
Doing less, having less.
All right, very good. Let's go ahead and listen to our power dialogue.
What's the best thing about batch cooking?
I like how it frees up my evenings. I finally have time for hobbies.
It sounds like a game changer for you. What else?
I've cut down on how much food I waste. You wouldn't believe how many rotten vegetables I had in my fridge before.
Oh, I think I do. I have that problem all the time.
Now, if I have extra veggies in the freezer at the end of the week, I have more options in the coming week.
Okay, please join us on page 110. Our power dialogue is there. Let's begin. Nola says, what's the best thing about batch cooking? So what's great about it? And Kai says, I like how it frees up my evenings. I finally have time for hobbies. So, if you already have cooked food, it frees up your evenings. What is it doing to your evenings?
It is giving you more free time. Time to do other things.
Yeah.
Going home after work and cooking,
No.
personally, the worst experience. You know,
It's not good.
you're already tired from work, then you gotta go home, cooking, eating, washing the dishes. It takes up so much time.
It takes 2 hours.
It takes energy.
Yeah.
If you don't have to do that,
Yeah.
your evenings feel so much more free.
This is why I have so much sympathy for working moms. And because, not always. Sometimes you can eat out or, deliver in, but you gotta cook for the family. So as soon as you get home, like, my son is like, Mom, I'm hungry. 배고파, 배고파, 배고파. So I'm like, okay, let me change. Okay, hold on, right?
Yeah.
But if there was dinner ready, it would free up my evening.
Yeah.
So what else could, what other things could be freed up?
You can free up money.
Oh, what do you mean?
For example, let's say, and some people have like investment accounts, savings accounts. Let's say you have to make a big purchase.
Okay.
And in your checking account, the account you use every day, you don't have a lot of money.
Okay.
So maybe you have to sell some stocks.
Ah, I see.
Maybe you have an RP and you have to sell that.
Okay.
You're freeing up money. You're taking your investment, selling it, so you receive money that you can use freely now.
Oh, very good. So you can actually free up money. Very good. You know what I was thinking was free up space.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I recently kind of changed the furniture in my bedroom. And it just freed up so much space just where my bed was. I put it against the wall. Before it wasn't. So it was like taking up so much space.
Yeah.
The opposite of that is to free up space.
Yeah.
Okay. What does Nola say?
It sounds like a game changer for you. What else?
Okay. This is a great expression, a game changer. If you say that something is a game changer, what is it doing?
It is drastically changing your situation. Often in a good way. Yeah. So things like this, It is completely changing how Kai is living.
Yes.
His schedule. So, wow, this is a game changer.
It's a game changer. So, not only just this type of cooking, but maybe a certain gadget or maybe a certain something is so useful. It just makes your life much better. It's a game changer.
Speaking of gadgets.
Okay, what?
I recently got a food processor.
Yes.
Game changer.
You just recently got it?
Yes.
You didn't have one before?
Right.
I'm surprised.
I don't cook too often.
True.
But whenever I cook,
Oh,
chopping vegetables
honey.
is the longest process in the world.
Honey, food processors can change your life.
Just onions and garlic.
Yeah.
Throw it in there.
And just...
Game changer.
Game changer. Good for you, Cameron.
Yeah.
All right, Kai says, I've cut down on how much food I waste. You wouldn't believe how many rotten vegetables I had in my fridge before. Okay, so it frees up his evenings. It gives him more time. And then it cuts down on food waste.
Yes.
So cut down on?
So to cut down on is to reduce, make less.
Yeah.
So here, food waste is the food you don't use and you throw away, right?
Yeah, right.
So he's able to reduce that amount.
Okay, very good to cut down on. And of course, you can cut down on your calories. You can cut down on work, maybe, on the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you worked 5 days a week.
Yes.
But then you're like, I want to be a freelancer.
Okay.
Cut down my hours to 3 days a week.
Yeah. You can cut down on your sugar.
Yes.
I try to do that.
Yeah.
So really, you can cut down on anything, really.
Cut down on TV time.
Oh, screen time.
Yeah.
Screen time.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can't do that. I love my movies and dramas too much.
Yeah.
Okay. Our power pattern today, Cameron, is you wouldn't believe. This is a great pattern.
Yeah.
So, you wouldn't believe. Okay. I think I kind of know what it means, but what does it mean exactly?
You're saying the amount of something is surprising. Yeah, so you wouldn't believe how many is saying you would not, if you knew the amount, you would be surprised or shocked.
Right, right. So here, Kai is saying, oh, there's so much rotten vegetables in my fridge. You wouldn't believe it. It's like you would be surprised to see how much rotten vegetables are in my fridge.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. Yeah. When you're single.
It's true. Especially some things you have to buy in a big amount.
Yeah.
Like baby spinach, for example.
Yeah.
That bag of baby spinach.
Is too much?
Maybe. It goes bad so quickly.
Fast, yeah. I
You
know.
have maybe 2 days.
I know. For one person, yeah. It could be a lot.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. So what does Nola say?
Oh, I think I do. I have that problem all the time.
And Kai says, now, if I have extra veggies in the freezer at the end of the week, I have more options in the coming week. Okay. So if they have extra veggies in the freezer, so they freeze it up. They have more options. So options?
Options are the things you can do, the things you can choose from. So he has extra in his freezer, which means, I'm not as stressed. I'm not forced to do one thing. I have a couple of different choices I can make now.
Cameron, some people may say, couldn't you just say I have more choices in the coming week? It's very similar.
Yeah, I would say it is possible here.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
But when you say options, I do feel like, there's more kind of opportunity to do this and to do that and to this.
There's a little more freedom. Whereas choices would be like...
just simply choices.
Yeah, A, B, C, D.
Yeah.
Options are like... you could very much customize those choices.
All right, very good. Let's go ahead and listen to that one more time.
What's the best thing about batch cooking?
I like how it frees up my evenings. I finally have time for hobbies.
It sounds like a game changer for you. What else?
I've cut down on how much food I waste. You wouldn't believe how many rotten vegetables I had in my fridge before.
Oh, I think I do. I have that problem all the time.
Now, if I have extra veggies in the freezer at the end of the week, I have more options in the coming week.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 112 and 113. If something frees up something else, it means that you have something more available, like time or space or resources. I need to free up some time in my schedule to work on some legal documents.
No problem. I'll cancel a few things early next week.
Okay, so you want to free up your time. Maybe you have a very, very busy schedule, but something personal came up and you need to free up some time. He deleted old files to free up storage on his phone. Oh, I do that with my computer. I have a very old computer.
Oh, no.
So if there's too much, it's like it slows down everything.
Yeah.
So I got to clean house.
Delete the old things.
To free up storage.
Yeah.
Okay, so far, Cameron, we've talked about freeing up time, freeing up space, free up your evenings. Could we just give one or two more examples?
So let's say you're a manager and you need to free up some personnel. So maybe your team, they're doing too much work and you need to move someone to another place. So you need to rearrange responsibilities.
Got it.
Free up a person so they can go to another team.
Oh, very good.
And that's the feeling of human resources, right? Again, this freeing up of resources. Moving things around so that you have more independence or you have more choices to do something with that resource.
I do think, though, that we all would like to free up our evenings in the, during the week.
Yeah.
When we're working.
Free up some headspace.
Free up your mind.
Free up your mind.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of things you have to think about, maybe a lot of worries.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I need to go to a spa.
Yeah.
Go to a temple stay. I don't know.
Binge watch something. Just free up your mind.
Free up your mind.
Yeah.
Get rid of your stresses and your worries for a little bit.
Yes, agreed. All right, a game changer, which means that it really changes something and it makes a difference.
Yes.
Okay, the discovery of a new treatment was a game changer for cancer research.
It was, but will your company get credit for the discovery?
Yeah. So especially in the field of medicine, when they come up with a new kind of medication or a new innovative treatment, it can be a game changer. It can save people's lives.
Yeah. Think of like penicillin. The first antibiotic, right?
Yeah.
That was a game changer.
It was a game changer.
We didn't have any type of medicine like that before penicillin.
Right, so true.
That saved so many lives.
Right. People died due to just simple infections.
Yeah. It is really awful to think about, but in the past, a small cut could have been so life-threatening.
Ah, it's so true.
But things like penicillin and other medicines that are truly game changers, now it's just, it's a small little cut.
Yeah, we don't even think about it, but if you really think about the fact that maybe if we don't have it, can you imagine? Yeah. Okay. So that can be a game changer. How about this? The new software is a game changer for our business operations.
Think about AI.
Okay.
That's a game changer.
Cameron, I have just discovered AI.
Yeah. I mean,
I've just started using it.
Yeah. I've been talking to my friends who work at companies.
Yeah.
There's no one that does not use it now.
Right. Everyone
is using AI because it is such a game changer.
It really, really is. You know what I was thinking? Some of the translation is so good sometimes that, there are a lot of translation agencies. I feel like they're going to go out of business one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still not perfect.
Yeah, you do need to edit.
Yeah.
For sure.
But If you don't need something perfect, well, this would work.
It's a game changer.
Yeah.
It's a game changer. All right. If you cut down on something, it means to reduce. My son has trouble falling asleep at night.
He needs to cut down on screen time before bed. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We always say that, but it's so hard to do.
Yeah.
You know, right before bed to watch that video. I'm trying to cut down on sugar for my health.
Yes.
Cameron, is there anything in particular that you're trying to cut down on or would like to cut down on?
Well, I mean, I have been cutting down. I guess I have been on a diet.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. So, you know, I was running that half marathon. And you don't want to be like, before you do the race, like you want to have a certain...
You want to be lean. You want to
leaner.
be fit.
Yeah, of course. So I've been cutting down on calories just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
That's
kind of
good.
stuff.
Good for you. I don't think about calories, but I do think about sugar. Yeah, and starch.
Yeah.
Trying to cut down. All right. Very good. Our power pattern today is you wouldn't believe, meaning this is going to be really surprising. Okay? You wouldn't believe what I saw on my way over here.
What?
I saw an accident happen in real time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You wouldn't believe what Patty said to Carlos.
What?
That she's his mother.
Oh my gosh. Biological mother.
Yeah, it is very much that feeling of so shocking and surprising.
Right.
It should be on a TV show.
That's so true. You wouldn't believe what happened. This is very common thing. You wouldn't believe what happened. Right? This is just a sentence that people say.
Yeah.
What? Okay. All right. Our power vocab is on page 114. It's the word option. Okay? So do check out the definition there. And what else should we do?
Please go to 오디오학당. It is a game changer.
Woo!
You wouldn't believe how much it can help your English skills for a small monthly fee.
Wow. 2 expressions
Yep,
that
bang,
you
bang.
used. Wow. Bravo. Okay. And make sure you stop by Evening Special at 6 p.m. today for our live show. Have a great day and we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.